So it falls to me to summarise a little bit about what we've met today. This will only take a few minutes. We will let you get away soon. It's Friday afternoon. I feel we do need to take a moment to pause and just think what a day it's been. I've enjoyed it hugely. I hope that you all have as well. Some of you may know that clinically I've done a bit of training in group therapy and run some therapeutic groups, and I sometimes joke that if I don't know what to say, I sort of sit there and stroke my beard and say slightly gnomically, well, it's all about power, isn't it? And that always goes down well. No matter what anybody's said, it's always an appropriate thing to say. But I think today is all about power as well, actually, isn't it? It's about the inappropriate power disparity there is in healthcare settings at all between the doctor and the patient, which isn't a word we've heard too often today. And I really like Mike's comment that it's about being on an equal footing, and that's really one of the things that we're trying to do, and that the involvement of people with lived experience in research is to try and do is to do what we can to erode that power differential and engage on an equal footing with people who've got different things to contribute, but all of it is valuable. And the other sense of the power as well I'm struck with is what a powerful contribution people with lived experience can have to research. And just because it's uppermost in my mind, thinking about Sivanka's comments about MND Smart and the contributions that came to that, and the finer points of how the trial is being conducted because of asking people with lived experience. Why wouldn't you want that sort of insight that will allow the trial to be more acceptable to the people who are taking part, more feasible to run, and more successful as a trial? So hopefully you were already in favour of this way of working. But if you weren't, hopefully today has won you over and converted you to it. I'm sorry because of timings, we've not actually had any time to ask any questions. As someone running the conference, it's been quite a relief actually, because it's always slightly anxious when you say, has anybody got any questions? And I sort of feel I should ask something intelligent. So I've been spared that particular worry today. But if you have got any questions, hopefully you'll have submitted them to the Slido thing. If not, hopefully you'll have scribbled them on a post-it note. There is still time. Give them to us, and we will do our best to make sure that they're answered in a reasonably coherent and convincing way by somebody who knows what they're talking about, so which we will circulate in due course. It'll take us a little while to gather those things. And before I hand over to Emma to end with a vote of thanks, just to say again about feedback. You should all have feedback forms in the snazzy bags that you were given at the start. Please tell us what you thought of today. If we missed the mark, if it was awful, let us know. If it was wonderful and we should do everything the same again, tell us, or any combination of the above. So thank you so much for coming today.